Okay, so I'm kind of in the middle of doing this right now because these are all easy. So I brought in brace A and then I grounded it. You can see that little uh, thumbtack. It's grounded. You can see my thumbtack. Close this off. You can see my thumbtack right here. That means it's grounded so it can't move. This one can move right now, and I just brought the pins in and constrained them just with like cylindrical mates and then some regular mates to fit this face of this brace. This is moving around. If things moving become a pain, you simply just right click on them and ground them, and then they won't move. So I got this one that'll move around. So I already cylindrically mated it. So now I'm gonna just mate this side here, here. So I'm wanting to put in an offset. Now you can see how that spins. Now, the interesting thing about Inventor, I'm going to unground this. And shows two, is it ungrounded? No, it's grounded. Is that when you have two parts that moving, they don't really like, see how this one's not really spinning freely. It still rotates, see how it's facing the one way. In Inventor, they don't like to have, I guess, too much action going on is the best way to explain it. Too many things happening, but it's not that big a deal. If you need something to spin, you just go ahead and ground it, which I'm going to do here in a second. Oh, you know what? I put that in the wrong thing. So I'm going to go to hinge A and just delete that one. Delete that one. Now you'll see that I can just grab that out of the way. So I took constraint, put it in the wrong spot. It goes over here. And then same thing I was doing before. Nope, I don't want that. Phase 2. That's what we wanted. Now this one, I want to, that's not it. It's a great video where you get to see me like not click on the right things. Or do a really bad job orbiting. Like really bad job. So I'm going to ground this one. And we'll do this the outside face here, inside face. Okay, all right. So we have this. And we have this. Everything up to this point has been pretty easy. The one thing I did do that I want to point out is that I needed to offset this brace from this face by like half a millimeter, like 0.5 millimeters, bumps it out. That way it got my holes to align. Otherwise, these two holes right here, because I need to align here, you're going to see, they weren't aligned. They were off, so I could not, I couldn't put the shaft in there correctly. And if you look at the clamp that's on my desk, there is a little bit of play in between these, so you do have to kind of like center them. So the next thing to do is going to be to bring in the shaft. Put this in here and say, okay. And we'll show you how this thing is supposed to operate here. So I do want the flat part of this hinge facing back this way and the hole sort of in this direction. You kind of want things facing the way you want. That way you don't inadvertently get some weird planes or positionings when you start mating things, because the computer doesn't know you want. It is guessing basically, and especially when you put the first constraint on, it's just one constraint, so you could be putting things anywhere. So first thing, I want to put those two like that. Say okay. I'm going to pull this back just a little bit. And then you can see it's going to fit in that hole. And now I want to put the end of this face on the end of this face here. Please zoom in some. I want it to be flush, and I don't want any offset on there. Okay, now you can see how this thing's, that's what we want it to do. And we simply want that center with that one. Say okay. And now we can unground this. And we're like partially there, okay? So what's supposed to happen, this is a one big screw, so as you spin this, this is supposed to open and close. So we have to give it like that animated motion type of deal there. So what I'm going to do is that's a rotational transitional constraint, and we're not going to go transitional yet. It's underneath motion, and this is the one you want right here, rotation translation. And as you can see, as we turn something cylindrical, it's going to move something flat back and forth. So we pick our cylinder, all right, and then we're going to choose the flat part of this and say okay. And now as we grab this over here, you can see it's not rotating very much because I don't think I put on. I did not. Let's do 5 millimeters. So okay. And you can see as I go and I grab it from back here, it's spinning back and forth. Back and forth. When I grab it, it spins. And that's what we want to have happen. Okay, you can place. Sometimes mine has been acting kind of goofy when I put the handle in. We'll see what it does. Remember I said it doesn't usually like, it's okay. Yeah, we're doing good right now. Oh, see now it's really being mad. There we go. And this is going all over the place. We can fix that by doing we can offset that face to my handle, and I'm going to pick a plane inside my handle. Maybe I am constrained. That face. Where my handle's coming. Oh, that's why. Because I'm not constraining it to itself. I'm constraining it to the shaft. I want to offset it from plane. And sure, -13, that sounds great. And you can see as we go back and forth, it will spin. I've got a class coming in, so I'm going to go and put the other side of this brace on. I'll do the grips and then show you the limits here in another video.